So a little review of the Audi Q8. This is obviously an interior review as well as some of the handling aspects of the vehicle. This is a heavy vehicle. It shares many components with Volkswagen, Porsche, and believe it or not, even Bentley. So this is a kind of a hybrid SUV. That's how I view it. I average about 24 miles to the gallon, which isn't too bad. It's got a powerful V6, pretty responsive. Really like the technology in this car. You know, the virtual dash is fantastic. Got a lot of view options you can play with. Gives you all the information pretty much at your fingertips. And, you know, decently sized. I'd say it's an 11-inch display for navigation and other kind of vital information. A lot of customization in your secondary screen down here. You know, it's got all the automatic HVAC controls you'd expect in a high-end car. This car has the dynamic select, which is pretty neat. I'll try and demonstrate that in a couple of minutes. The fit and finish of this vehicle is, you know, pretty much outstanding. I love the stitching that they've done on the dash. This is a leather dash. I store the car inside. I don't know if I'd want my leather out exposed to the sun for too much of a time, but yeah, the quality is really good. The finish on the wood, the gloss, you know, the lighting that they have in this car at night is, yeah, I think one of the best I've seen. And you can see even the hardware on the doors is, you know, brushed nickel or aluminum, I guess you'd call it. And the steering wheel's got a lot of girth, easy to grab onto. And even the road handling, you know, is actually, considering the vehicle's size is and weight, it's actually pretty good. The sport, when I shift into sport, you'll see it downshifts, but even into a turn, it's pretty responsive. That's me hitting the middle median there. I do the corner. You also can use it to downshift, although I wouldn't recommend doing that. And then it's got the paddle shifters here as well, which, you know, honestly, I haven't played around with it much. Yeah, so the Q8 is super roomy. A lot of leg room in the front and the back. You know, again, the seats are all leather. I've got the air-conditioned heating seat option on this, which I really like. Most of the cooling function actually comes through the lumbar section of the seat. I wouldn't mind a little more cooling on the butt, but you know, all in all, I think it's pretty efficient. I'm not noticing any changes in performance. It's a little louder when you're using that function. There's a separate fan, obviously, that blows through it, but worth getting, no doubt. So this car's got all the safety features. It's got the lane detection, protection, I guess you call it. Little lights light up on the side mirrors. I think they could be a little brighter on a really sunny day, and today's kind of overcast. They're a little difficult to see. Actually, on my Subaru, the lights are even brighter. I don't know if you can see on the dash, I've got heads-up display that also shows your position in the lane. You get a red dot if you start going out of your lane. I'll take my hands off the steering wheel, and you can kind of see what happens as the lane changes. It steers me back into the lane, and I'm hands-free. Gives you a little warning and a tone, and then eventually it'll tell you to grab the steering wheel, which is, you know, highly recommended. So if you're looking for a high-end SUV that's not typical of most of those that are on the road, I would certainly give the Q8 a good look. You can get it well optioned for under $80,000. Right now they're holding their resale rather well. I've had it again over a year. It's been trouble-free. Haven't put a lot of mileage on it, but every time I drive it, it brings a smile to my face. So give it a shot. Take a look.